Choco. Esa dice. Ay, speed.
Hi guys, my name is Mario Obo. I want to welcome you guys to the African Music and Cultural Festival that is holding right in Victoria in the city of Melbourne at the Federation Square. Today, Africans from all over Australia are gathered to celebrate culture, celebrate food, and most especially to tell our story to the Australian society. At the Cornerstone podcast, we always talk about community stuff, so it's so good for us to see people going about their business, celebrating Africa. There are many people in Melbourne who don't know much about the African story, but they're here now today to, see what African people contribute to the Australian society. But I want to invite my co-host and my producer to talk about what are the things that we're going to be expecting today, their African Australian stories since their migration to Australia, what have they learned about, being an African in Australia, just a brief stuff. So I'm going to invite Eno, please come on, and I'm going to have Mr. Claude. Mr. Claude, please come and join us a little bit. Listen, we are the African Music and Cultural Festival today, and we came here to see what the African people, the contribution the African people have to the Australian society. So could you tell me, when did you come to Australia and why are you here today?
So I've been here for about 2 years, a little over 2 years, and I'm here because of the African Music and Cultural Festival. Like, this is the first time I actually witnessing this. So I'm here because I'm African, obviously, and it's just so good that we are showcasing our culture, our music, through craft, food, dance, different things. I mean, if we show you guys everything that is happening, you will see what is happening here, like in Africa. Like, all the African countries are here, and we are showcasing the whole, like, our culture to the whole world, especially those people that don't even know what Africa is all about. Australians are here, Asians are here, everyone is here to experience what's going on. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Claude. Now, seeing all these people here, how does this make you feel being an African in Australia?
Man, I'm so glad to be here, man. It makes me feel great, man. Like, just seeing the sheer amount of Africans that are here and all the people from different cultures, getting together, celebrating Australia and enjoying the food, enjoying the music. It's incredible. I love it.
Awesome. So now we're going to show you guys around. We're going to interview a few people to talk about the African Australian story, and also we're going to go through each and every store to talk to the people who have their businesses here and what businesses that they offer. I will tell you the African story.
They said I love is blind, but I can see my baby now. I just see I'm clear.
So this is Mario Obo again. I'm with amazing Orlando. He is an African, but he's an African American, and he's in Australia. So, Mr. Orlando, could you tell me, what do you think about the African Music and Cultural Festival holding today?
Oh, this is a fantastic opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, I look at it as an opportunity for Africans to come together with that really sense of community, which is really key, and helping one another. Like, look at the stall holders here. Like, this is an opportunity to buy black, because we know that's very important. To recycle those black dollars in our community is crucial. And also be able to have that conversation around what it looks like for us to build and further our opportunities here in Australia.
Awesome. So you're American. So how long have you been in Australia? And particularly, have you been in Melbourne all the time you've been here?
Yeah, I've been in Australia for a good 17 years, always in Victoria, but I've traveled all around in Australia. I'm actually a therapist, so I'm a traveling therapist. You can find me at Orlando Green, or also at Melbourne Psychosocial Counseling and Coaching.
So if anyone watching you right now would like to follow you on social media, what's the social media handle so they can follow you and get to learn more about you?
Just follow Orlando Green. I'm usually on LinkedIn and also on IG, Instagram. And if you look me up on Twitter, I'm Pan-African U.
Awesome. So have you got any shout out to give to anyone today while you're at the African Music and Cultural Festival?
Oh, definitely. I'd like to shout out my wife, G. I'd like to shout out my Philadelphia Eagles. Way to go. Big win. Shout out to my kids, Pretty Little Breezy and Veronica. And, just a shout out to our Lord and our Savior, and hope we can continue to have a beautiful weather like this and great people like yourself coming out and sharing the word and really, getting it out. They need to understand that, hey, Africa is huge, And hey, Africa for Africans.
I am Andre Nenkam. I'm coming from Cameroon, and well, I've been in Australia for a while. So one of the particularity of the AMCF, that is the African Music and Cultural Festival, is the electrifying moments. You know, having people to dance, having people to eat, and having people to enjoy the African culture through their physical appearance. So me particularly, I am from African Yeru that you can see here, and the objective of my business is to promote authenticity through through physical appearance, but also, as the name say, take Africa near people outside of Africa. So we sell many things, so many things. Bags, shoes, jewelries, gold-plated, African prints as well, shoes, sandals, leather sandals, nice things like this.
That's awesome.
Yes, so we have so many things, and we also sell bags. Like when I say bags, it's high quality bags.
Awesome.
Very good, and one of them is on me.
So do you have a local shop right now, or do you sell online at the moment?
At the moment I sell online, so people can reach me out on my Instagram, on TikTok, and also on my website.
Well, I'm here visiting my cousin, Orlando Grain. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and he told me he's part of this amazing African cultural organization and invited me out to the festival with him.
Awesome. So since you've been here, what has been the vibe for you? Like, how do you feel being here right now?
Well, I feel great. Just one, being in Australia, and then to find my people here in Africa, from the continent, just enjoying the culture and seeing so many diverse people immersing themselves in the African culture.
Awesome. So the spirit is high. People are looking very good. Stores are open. People are telling African stories. What do you expect today?
Well, I expect to learn and more about different aspects of African culture, the many countries on the continent. I've been to Africa about 5 times, 9 different countries. So a lot of it is it's refreshing for me to be reconnected with those experiences that I had on the continent.
Awesome.
My name is Sam Manzanza. I'm from originally from Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, but I'm based in New Zealand. I live in New Zealand almost for 30 years, and I'm a professional musician. I play Afrobeat music. I'm here in Melbourne for Africa culture and music to perform.
Oh, great.
My show is gonna be on Sunday before the last show.
Oh, that's
Sam
very
and
great.
Zaza and Afrobeat band.
Yeah, that's very good. So, is this your first experience of the African Music and Cultural Festival, or have you been coming here?
This is my second time.
Wow.
Because I played last year. I rock everybody. I play on Friday. They said no, you gotta come back this year.
Great.
Well, they decided to put me around 6 o'clock before the last band, just to make you rocker. You gotta dance, because my music is for dancing. I don't play sad song, happy song, you know, because where I came from in the Congo DRC, a lot of fight, people are dying, people are crying because somebody fight, people are crying because of sickness, salvation, and we are this way. We come to look for better life, happy music, happy life, and then I sing happy songs.
Yeah, that's very wonderful. So, how has your experience been so far?
Pardon?
How has your experience been so far in the African Music and Cultural Festival?
I mean, I've done many festivals around in New Zealand and Australia as well, because I play in Wamed Adelaide, Australia, and then I play in Perth, what they call the global music and dance, and then I play in what you call it, the town, but I forget the name. But here, it's really good. I really like it to see. Really, it's a big. I find a big party for African music. And then last time when I played was a mini band, different style. Enjoy it, crowd enjoy it. And then when they asked me to come back, I said, oh, wow, I gotta come back. And now what I see, first day, many people, beautiful day. My friend, Ethiopian guy, he said, did you eat? I said, no. He said, come with me. He take me to Ethiopian restaurant to eat. Oh, yeah. It was good.
I'm with the man that made all of this magic happen. Not long ago, he was on the Cornerstone podcast, and I'm so happy to find him here and in good health. And you're looking so African today. Mr. Fred, how do you feel today?
I just feel amazing. It's the highlight of my year, absolutely. When we come to Fed Square, we own Fed Square, we bring the taste, the sound, the rhythm of Africa right to the middle of Fed Square. Every African that comes to Fed Square today feels so proud in the quality event that we're delivering for the wider Victorian community.
Awesome. So, Mr. Fred, you're dressed in the Agbada attire, like you have your beads on, you're looking amazing. So, what do you expect? What story do you expect to tell the world today?
The story I expect to tell the world today is a more positive story of African Australians. To show that we can come together and present something to the wider community, to break down those barriers to cultural understanding, tolerance, understanding about this new and emerging community. Come and taste the foods, come and hear the music, come and hear the sounds. These are universal things that connect us together, irrespective of your background. To create that platform where the wider Victorian community can just come and have fun and learn more about the African Australian people, enjoying themselves, just have a good time. That's one of the things, more positive story about Africans.
He's an officer with the Victorian Police. I just want to ask you a question, like, how do you feel being among African people today, sharing the African story?
Oh, we've had a great day. It's been amazing. We've wandered around, met some beautiful people like yourself and all your friends here. It's been a great day. The weather's perfect. Everybody's behaving themselves, having a great time. So we're thrilled to be here. It's great.
Awesome. So, have you had a taste of the food, and have you looked around and maybe had a little purchase here and there? What do you think about the African culture in total?
Yeah, look, I've never been to Africa, but it's one place I've loved to be. My wife went there for 4 months. She absolutely had an amazing time. In talking the food, we went down there before, and I thought I could smell all this beautiful food, and I thought this is amazing. Went down there, it was unbelievable. There was so much variety. It was incredible. I had one of those. We had some sort of drink. We tasted the Ethiopian food, so we've had a little bit of a taste. It's been a real cultural experience, and we've loved it.
Awesome. So, Pete, can I ask you a question? What do you expect to see today? How do you expect today to go?
Well, I expect it to go really smoothly. It's been a very nice atmosphere. Everybody's having fun. Everybody's polite and friendly. So I expect that to continue tonight and tomorrow and probably the next day as well. And the weather's been good, so fingers crossed it all stays that way.
The African music is one of the fantastic things we have in Melbourne. And thanks for you guys organizing this thing. And we need it once in a year. It will lift out our spirits and also bring us all together. So this is a beautiful festival. Actually, as far as I know. So I normally come every year, but I missed last year. I wasn't here, I was in Africa. But this is the best organizing.
So what part of Africa are you from, and how long have you been in Australia now?
Well, I've been here more than 10 years in Australia. I'm from Ethiopia. I play music, and I produce the musicians as well. And we used to run a restaurant in Footscray. It's called Jumbo. And we used to have a lot of musicians promoting them over there. And then I play music myself. I have also album. Originally, I'm from New Zealand. So we used to play the music the same way, but here is a lot of opportunity down here. So it's good to work with African brothers and the musicians, and a lot of creativity here. So,
Awesome.
Yeah.
So between New Zealand and Australia, what would you prefer? Which would you say is much better for you?
Like what?
Like in terms of music-wise, opportunity-wise?
People are the same. New Zealand, people are very sociable.
Yep.
The social life in New Zealand is so beautiful, so multicultural. But Melbourne is more multicultural, and we have a lot of Africans down here with different kind of music and food and culture. Every year to show this kind of stuff, to the rest of the Australians. That is a really good opportunity.
Awesome. So what advice would you give out to any young upcoming artists, musical artists who want to do music like you? What advice would you give to them?
I would say do not get lost, because some of them, the young ones, are sometimes they are not even in African culture, some are not in Australian culture, they are in between. So those guys should go back and just learn about their culture, and then also Australian culture, then create something which is better for the society.
So I'm actually the secretary and the MC for the African Music and Cultural Festival. This is our 11th year, and I am so proud of how far we've come. It is the celebration of our authentic cultures, music, dance, everything African that you can actually think of. So please, come down. Let's celebrate each other. Let's look at what we actually have to offer, and which is plentiful. So please, come. That's why I'm here. I'm dedicated to making sure that we are here, we are represented, and I'm also dedicated to make sure that our young people can continue on the tradition of being African.
So you said you're the secretary, you've been doing this for quite a while now. Just want to ask you, from when the AMCF started up on today, what changes have you seen, have you noticed?
First and foremost, when we first started, I think our first AMCF in 2014, we only had 5,000 people. And that was after, talking to a whole lot of people. And now last year, we ended up with about 55,000 people. So we've grown. We've grown to about, tenfold. So this is just, for me, it's amazing. And let me tell you a little bit more, is that we've got the recognition now of all three tiers of government. Federal government, state government, and local government. So we've been able to make sure that the event continues to be free of charge, because the state government pays for it, because the local government pays for it, because of all the sponsors that we actually have. So for them to continue recognizing that we are here is a very important thing for us. So that's why we're here.
So what's your message to many Africans right now who are about to come to Australia, or they're in other parts of Australia and want to come to the African Music and Cultural Festival?
Come, represent yourself, be you, be proud of being you, be proud of representing your community, and just be proud of being African. It's the best thing. I don't even know what else. If I was to come back again, I don't know. I'll just come back as me, again and again and again. Isn't that the best?
Yes, it is.
Tell me, would you come back as who?
I will come back as me. I will come back as me. So it's been an amazing night at the African Music and Cultural Festival. We had amazing guests, amazing performance, brilliant food. This event goes from the 15th to the 17th. So Melbourne, wherever you at, you want to be here at the Federation Square to share African culture, to share African views, to tell our stories on the African lens. So wherever you are, Melbourne, Australia, come to the African Music and Food Festival holding at the Fed Square in Victoria, Melbourne. Great pleasure. My name is Mario Obo. Don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. And don't forget to hit the subscriber link on YouTube. Follow us. We got great stories to share. And if you got a great story to share, please send an email to the email address now showing on your screen. Until next time, I'll see you at the Cornerstone podcast. One love.
And if I don't see you, I feel to grace, now your love I want. They said I love is blind, but I can see my baby now. She had to see I'm clear. I want to go right with the sugar, sweet like a chocolate. If you activate the loving, mommy, it is satin. All my love is all for you. If you can't stop it to the party, no go mind, it is nothing. All my money's just for you. Since 2016, baby, I've been on your beat. I value monos with the passy, your sherry. I know they on balance, so that meant color B. But it's 2024, I got you with my steez. My be my name. Everything I do, say it's not enough for you. Please, I stay on my knees. Say me no gonna lose you, my child. Baby, wait, me have to give you all the love of passion. No, baby, love me back. Just make her do the finish till she's over. This is how I love. 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 You go there forever. I can't deny it. chop for granite.